Here's a more detailed summary of each chapter in Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. Jim Hawkins, a young boy, stumbles upon a mysterious map hidden in the sea chest of the late Captain Billy Bones. This unexpected discovery ignites Jim's curiosity and sets the stage for his thrilling adventure. The map hints at buried treasure, sparking dreams of fortune and perilous quests. Following the attack on their inn, Jim and his mother seek the assistance of Dr. Livesey, a local physician, to help navigate the chaos. Dr. Livesey quickly assesses the situation and offers his support, providing them with a sense of safety and a glimmer of hope amid the turmoil. A blind pirate named Pew arrives at the inn, delivering a cryptic black spot to Billy Bones. This ominous token sends Billy into a panic, exacerbating his already failing health. The tension escalates as Pew and his gang ransack the inn, leaving destruction in their wake. With their inn in ruins, Jim and his mother decide to flee, taking the treasure map with them. They realize the map's significance and the danger it represents. As they escape, they are filled with both fear and excitement, knowing their lives are about to change forever. Jim seeks counsel from Dr. Livesey and Squire Trelawney, revealing the treasure map he found. Intrigued by the promise of hidden riches, Dr. Livesey and the Squire begin to formulate a plan. They recognize the potential for adventure and danger, setting the wheels in motion for a grand expedition. Dr. Livesey and Squire Trelawney are enthralled by the treasure map Jim has brought them. They quickly devise a plan to embark on a voyage to uncover the hidden riches. The Squire, eager and ambitious, takes charge of the preparations, while Dr. Livesey remains cautiously optimistic. The Squire spares no expense in assembling a capable crew for their upcoming expedition. Among the recruits is the enigmatic Long John Silver, a charming yet mysterious one-legged sailor. Silver's charisma and nautical expertise impress the Squire, who overlooks Jim's initial wariness towards the seasoned seafarer. Jim's unease grows as he becomes better acquainted with Silver. Despite the latter's friendly demeanor, Jim senses something unsettling about him. Silver's stories of the sea and treasure captivate the crew, but Jim's instincts tell him to remain cautious around the man with the missing limb. As the Hispaniola sets sail, Jim's suspicion of a potential mutiny intensifies. He notices the subtle, secretive interactions between Silver and some crew members. The atmosphere aboard the ship grows tense, with Jim feeling increasingly isolated in his concerns about the voyage's true nature. One fateful night, Jim accidentally overhears a clandestine conversation between Silver and his cohorts. The chilling revelation of their plot to seize the treasure for themselves leaves Jim alarmed. Knowing he must act swiftly, he decides to confide in Captain Smollett and Dr. Livesey, hoping to thwart the imminent mutiny. Jim confides in the captain and Dr. Livesey about the mutiny, revealing Long John Silver's treacherous plans. The captain, stern and experienced, devises a strategy to outwit the mutineers. They decide to keep their knowledge secret and prepare discreetly, hoping to maintain control of the situation without arousing suspicion. The Hispaniola reaches Treasure Island, its eerie silhouette looming on the horizon. Tensions rise among the crew as the island grows nearer, with whispers of buried gold fueling their greed. Jim, feeling a mix of excitement and dread, knows the moment of truth is approaching. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation. Jim sneaks ashore with the first landing party, eager to explore. In the dense undergrowth, he stumbles upon Ben Gunn, a ragged, marooned sailor with a wild gleam in his eye. Ben's unexpected presence adds a new layer of intrigue, and Jim senses an important ally in the enigmatic castaway. Ben Gunn reveals his knowledge of the hidden treasure, hinting at its location and his own secret stash. His peculiar manner and mysterious hints captivate Jim, who realizes the significance of Ben's information. Jim's mind races with possibilities as he plots how to use this newfound advantage against the mutineers. The mutineers seize control of the Hispaniola, their previously concealed intentions now blatantly obvious. Chaos ensues as the loyal crew members are overpowered. Jim, determined to stay one step ahead, remains focused on his mission. The balance of power shifts dramatically, setting the stage for the ensuing struggle over the treasure. Jim joins Dr. Livesey and the loyal crew in a fortified stockade, seeking refuge from the mutineers. The stockade, a sturdy wooden structure, provides a strategic defensive position. Inside, the loyal crew prepares for an inevitable attack, reinforcing walls and organising supplies to withstand a prolonged siege. Silver, determined to seize the treasure, approaches the stockade under a flag of truce. He attempts to negotiate with the loyal crew, offering terms of surrender. Despite his persuasive words, the crew remains steadfast, rejecting Silver's proposal and bracing themselves for the impending confrontation. A fierce battle erupts between the loyal crew and the pirates, with gunfire and cannon blasts echoing across the island. Both sides sustain casualties, but the stockade's defences hold strong. Amidst the chaos, Jim witnesses the brutality of combat, deepening his resolve to survive and protect his friends. Taking advantage of a lull in the fighting, Jim sneaks away from the stockade under the cover of darkness. His objective is to find Ben Gunn's hidden boat, a crucial asset for their escape. Navigating the treacherous terrain, he moves stealthily, determined to succeed in his mission. Jim locates Ben Gunn's makeshift boat, cleverly concealed in a hidden cove. Using the small, nimble craft, he sets out to cut the Hispaniola adrift, hoping to sabotage the pirates' plans. The night is filled with tension as Jim rows silently, every sound amplified by the stillness around him. Jim boards the drifting Hispaniola, his heart pounding with fear and determination. The ship is eerily quiet, its crew either dead or gone. He cautiously explores the deck, searching for any sign of life. His eyes scan the horizon, knowing that any moment could bring danger or discovery. As Jim ventures below deck, he encounters Israel Hands, the ship's coxswain. The tension is palpable as Hands, wounded but still dangerous, eyes Jim with a mix of malice and desperation. Jim realizes he must either fight or outwit Hands to survive this perilous encounter. In a desperate struggle, Jim confronts Israel Hands. Despite his fear, he fights valiantly, using his wits and agility to gain the upper hand. The clash is intense, but Jim's resolve is unyielding. With a final, decisive move, he kills Hands, securing his life and claiming control of the ship. Jim anchors the Hispaniola, feeling a mix of relief and exhaustion. The ship, now his to command, represents both a triumph and a burden. He knows he must return to the stockade to rejoin his friends, but the journey back is fraught with uncertainty. Every step is a test of his courage. Returning to the stockade, Jim is captured by Silver and the pirates. His heart sinks as he realizes the danger he is in. Yet, amidst the fear, he remains hopeful. Silver, recognizing Jim's value, protects him from the wrath of the other pirates, setting the stage for a tenuous alliance. The pirates, led by Long John Silver, follow the treasure map to a clearing where they find a skeleton arranged as a pointer. The eerie sight unnerves the crew, but Silver urges them onward, interpreting the skeleton as Flint's final clue to the treasure's location. Excitement builds as the pirates advance, spurred by the promise of riches. They follow the map's directions meticulously, traversing dense jungle and treacherous terrain. Finally, they reach the marked spot, only to discover an empty hole where the treasure should be. Frustration and anger boil over. Silver struggles to maintain control over the disillusioned pirates who now doubt his leadership. Amid the chaos, Dr. Livesey appears and reveals that Ben Gunn had discovered the treasure long ago and moved it to a secret location. This revelation shifts the balance of power. The loyal crew, knowing where the treasure is hidden, mounts a decisive ambush against the disheartened pirates. A fierce skirmish ensues, but the pirates, demoralized and outmatched, are swiftly defeated. The loyal crew emerges victorious, securing the treasure and their safety. In the aftermath, Silver surrenders to the loyal crew, hoping for mercy. They spare his life, recognizing his complex role in their adventure. With the threat of the pirates neutralized, the loyal crew prepares to leave Treasure Island, their hard-won treasure in tow. The loyal crew, having successfully retrieved the treasure, make the difficult decision to maroon the remaining pirates on Treasure Island. They leave behind basic supplies, but the harsh reality of their fate is clear. The marooned men, stripped of any hope for redemption, watch the departing ship with despair. As the ship sails back to England, Jim reflects on the journey's many perils and the complex characters he encountered. The weight of the adventure, with its blend of danger and discovery, leaves a lasting impression on him. His youthful innocence has been replaced by a deeper understanding of human nature. Upon their return, the treasure is meticulously divided among the survivors. Each member of the loyal crew receives a fair share, a testament to their collective effort and bravery. The tangible wealth, however, cannot overshadow the priceless experiences and bonds formed during their harrowing quest. Dr. Livesey, content with his portion of the treasure, resumes his medical practice. The adventure has given him a renewed appreciation for the stability and predictability of his profession. He carries with him the memories of their journey, grateful for the camaraderie and the knowledge that they all returned safely. Squire Trelawney, ever the astute investor, uses his share of the treasure to enhance his estates. The expedition has not only enriched him financially, but also provided him with tales of bravery and intrigue to share. His life returns to its familiar rhythms, coloured by the extraordinary adventure they undertook. Dr. Livesey returns to his peaceful life, continuing his medical practice with renewed vigour. The adventure has given him a deeper appreciation for the quiet, everyday heroism of healing. Although the treasure has made him wealthier, his true wealth lies in the satisfaction of helping his community. Squire Trelawney uses his share of the treasure to further develop his estates. He invests in modern agricultural techniques and improves the lives of his tenants. The squire is content, having fulfilled his thirst for adventure and now channeling his energies into being a benevolent and progressive landowner. Ben Gunn, however, quickly squanders his newfound wealth. Unable to adjust to a life of stability, he spends his money on trivial pleasures and soon finds himself penniless again. He drifts back into a life of beggary, a tragic figure who never escapes the shadow of his past. The marooned pirates face the grim reality of their isolation on Treasure Island. With no means of escape, they are left to their own devices, struggling for survival. The once feared mutineers become a cautionary tale of greed and betrayal, their fate a stark warning to others. Jim Hawkins, haunted by the memories of his perilous adventure, vows never to return to Treasure Island. The treasure, though valuable, carries with it a heavy burden of loss and danger. Jim cherishes the friendships forged and the lessons learned, but he seeks peace far from the island's shores. Jim Hawkins, now a seasoned adventurer, returns to his quiet village, forever changed by his experiences. The once timid boy now embodies bravery and wisdom, with tales of pirates and treasure that captivate his listeners. His newfound confidence helps him navigate the complexities of his everyday life. Dr. Livesey and Squire Trelawney remain close friends, their bond strengthened by the perilous journey they shared. The treasure, though a significant reward, pales in comparison to the camaraderie and loyalty forged on Treasure Island. Their lives, richer in spirit, continue with a deeper appreciation for friendship and adventure.